Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how I painted this cute sheep, and for that I'm using this Centenaire watercolor paper. It is 100% cotton. For the watercolors I'm using Sennelier, and colors are yellow ochre, raw umber, Indanthrene blue, and from St. Petersburg white nights I'm using burnt umber and sepia. For the brushes, I'm using this Dainayw number 2 mop brush, also Panart number 2 round mop brush, number 4 round brush, and Raphael number 6 round brush. Also, I'm using this white Tempera or white gouache. I will be starting with just slightly wetting my paper using a spray bottle just to randomly add water to it. I'm mixing Indanthrene blue with some burnt umber and painting in the background first, some trees and foliage. There is a sketch available for this painting, and it is actually on my Patreon, so if you join for free you will have access to this sketch and also many more sketches that I upload and post there regularly, and you can find the link in the description. A couple of splatters to make it a little bit more random and loose, and same colors I will be using for the snow in the foreground, and just adding a very light wash with this mop brush. And my paper is just randomly wet, so in some parts when I'm making marks with my brush I'm just ending up with the harsher line, and in some parts it is slightly bleeding because the paper is wet and the lines are a little bit softer. So around the sheep, her legs, I do want to paint also snow, make it look like her legs are covered partly with the snow. So legs I'm also painting with burnt umber. And just going around a little bit, adding some details and some pigment at the bottom of the grasses I drew in my sketch. And now that this paint has just slightly dried, I will be adding some salt, and now mixed in quite saturated sepia and Indanthrene blue to paint in my sheep or her body, because I will be adding on top some salt and also water, and at the end it will end up a lot lighter. So you can see that some parts around the sheep are still wet, so the paint is bleeding outside the edges. I don't mind that. Also, I am leaving a little bit of the white of the paper peeking through my pigment on the right side, because I do want to make it appear that there is some snow on the sheep. So you can do that all around, just leave those white spots, or you can do what I did, splatter some clean water and add a little bit of the salt on top to create a little bit more maybe random look and some impressions of the fur. And actually my paint did not really well react with the salt, because that burnt umber doesn't really react nicely with the salt. So I decided to pick up a little bit of the paint with the clean paper towel just to make a little bit more of the texture in the background in my trees. And also I've painted some grasses around the sheep where I've added them with on the sketch. And also for that I'm using again burnt umber and mixed with Indanthrene blue. I'm painting some of those grasses a little bit lighter and some a little bit darker to make it, I don't know, a little bit more realistic, I guess. They're not all the same colors in nature, so I'm adding different colors. A little bit more of the splatters with paint and with water on top of my sheep. I'm picking up some yellow ochre now, and I'm gonna start to paint her ears. And you can see I did not go all the way to the edges. I left a top part of the ear white, adding a little bit of the mix of burnt umber and some blue Indanthrene, and then on top adding some sepia for the darkest parts of the ears. And on top of the head I also want to add a little bit of the texture. You can see some texture from bleeding from the paint that I've added to the background, but I've also wanted to add a little bit more of the impression of some curly fur there at the top of her head, and then painting in the details on the head, around her eyes, mouth, nose. So very, very light wash, and I'm using this smaller detail brush for that. Some darker pigment mix of Indanthrene blue and burnt umber, and also adding same mixture but more saturated to the body of my sheep and for her nose and mouth. Again, same color for eyes. And a little bit more at the very edge of the ear. I'm also gonna do more details to her body just to emphasize those creases on her fur. And using burnt umber to paint the legs, but it kind of looked too dark, so I decided to pick up a little bit of the paint at the end. So just using a clean brush to pick up a little bit of the paint. And I've added some darker pigment also at the bottom where the body and her legs meet. I left it to dry completely. And now again with this detailed brush and very light wash, I will be drawing or painting trees and the foliage in the background. You can see me, I'm painting it very, very light, just barely visible. I don't want that to stand out. And also now that it's fully dried, I do want to add a couple of grasses that are going to be this time in sharper lines, done with the sharper lines, because they're not going to bleed. And I'm just trying to make them as random as possible, different sizes, lengths. Some burnt umber to her legs, and then again mix of sepia and Indanthrene blue. After adding those details, I left it to dry completely. On top, I'm gonna splatter some white gouache for the snow, and quite amount of it on the body of my sheep, because I do want to make it look like there is some snow stuck in between her fur. A bit more of the details around her eyes, just to emphasize them a little bit more. basically that's everything. Quite simple. So thank you so much for joining me today in this video, for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please hit the like button, share it and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. I have many tutorials that I'm sure you will find something for yourself. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!